Hi everyone. Today we are going to see about the topic thermodynamic problems. So we have seen many topics in thermodynamics. Now we are going to see how we can solve the problems given in thermodynamics. So today we are going to see only two problems. Number one mole of van der Waals gas at 27 degrees centigrade expands isothermally and reversibly from 10 decimeter cube to 20 decimeter cube. From this, compute the work produced. So for this, the constants are given as A equal to 5.49 decimeter 6 into atmosphere mole power minus 2, B equal to 0.064 decimeter cube mole power minus 1. So here it's given as 1 mole of van der Waals gas is expanding isothermally. Isothermally means it's a constant temperature process and it's given as reversible process. So for this, the work done is given as work done is equal to integral P dV. So for van der Waals gas, this equation becomes P plus A by V square into V minus B equal to RT. So here P equal to RT by V minus B minus A by V square. So here the work done is given by integral RT by V minus B minus A by V square into dV. So this equation can be written as RT integral V1 to V2 dV by V minus B minus A integral V1 to V2 dV by V square. So that's the equation. After integration we get RT ln V2 minus B by V1 minus B plus A into 1 by V2 minus 1 by V1. So substituting the terms given in the question, we get 0.08205 into 300. This is the temperature ln 20 minus 0.064 by 10 minus 0.064. So the values are given in the equation plus 5.49 into 1 by 20 minus 1 by 10. So which is equal to 16.87 decimeter cube into atmosphere. So this equation can be converted into joule as 16.87 into 0.1 cube into 1.033 into 10 into 9.81 kg meter. So this is equal to 1709 joules. So in this way we can solve this problem. So you can get this type of problems in engineering exams and also as a gate solving problems also. The next question is, the hydrogen gas is expanded reversibly and adiabatically from a volume of 1.43 decimeter cube at a pressure of 3 atmosphere and 25 degrees centigrade until the volume is 2.86 decimeter cube. See here the value of CPM is equal to 29 joule per kilomole or is equal to Cp by Cv, which is equal to 1.4. So now you have to calculate final temperature and pressure of the gas after expansion. So the gas may be assumed to be ideal one. Similarly, you have to evaluate Q, W, delta E and delta H for the gas. So now we can solve this problem. So here the V1 is given as 1.43 and V2 is given as 2.86. Then P1 is 3 atmosphere and T1 is given as 25 degrees centigrade, which is equal to 298 Kelvin. So the first question solving, that is we are using the adiabatic equation where Q is equal to 0. Further the equation is T2 is equal to T1 into V1 by V2 power gamma minus 1. So substituting the terms in the equation, we get 298 into 1.43 by 2.86 power 0.4 is equal to 225.8 Kelvin. Similarly, we use another equation, that is P2 is equal to P1 into T2 by T1 power gamma by gamma minus 1. So here that is equal to 3 into 225.8 by 298 power 1.4 by 0.4, which is equal to 1.137 atmosphere. Similarly, the second one is Q is equal to 0. Let N is equal to number of moles of gas, then N is equal to PV by RT, which is equal to 3 into 1.43 into 0.1 cube by 0.08205 into 298. So solving that, we get 1.75 into 10 power minus 4 kg mole or 0.175 gram mole. Similarly, Cp is equal to 29 joule per kilomole. Cv is equal to 29 by 1.4, which is equal to 20.714 joule per kilomole. Similarly, we can estimate delta E by the equation NCV into T2 minus T1. So substituting the terms, N is 0.175 into 20.714 into 225.8 minus 300. So here delta E comes the negative sign, which is equal to minus 261.7 joules. Similarly, delta H is equal to NCP into T2 minus T1. So 0.175 into 29 into 225.8 minus 300, which is equal to minus 366.4 joules. So in this way, we can evaluate delta H. From first law, Q plus W is equal to delta E. So W is equal to delta E, which is equal to minus 261.7 joules, because Q is equal to 0, since it is an adiabatic process. So in this way, we can evaluate the different terms by using different equations for the adiabatic process. So these are these are the problems we are solving today. So if you like my description, please subscribe my channel. Please like, share and comment my videos. Please click the bell button to get more videos. Thank you very much.